Testing, testing. See how that sounds. Alright, sounds good. Hello everybody, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Last time, when we left off, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn were, for the most part, fully reunited for the first time since, the end of A Realm Reborn. It's been a while, but, then immediately after, we did the first instance dungeon after the fact, and then we lost Papalymo. So that was about as short-lived as it could possibly be. I don't even think we did like 3 quests, so yeah, not fun. But yeah, we contained a primal like we did in the A Realm Reborn intro, and besides that, not much. One thing before I get completely started is I'm gonna make sure I get this link posted so I don't completely forget. Let me see here. That's certainly one way to go about it. There we go. Looks like we're squared away there. Yes, sir. Alright, so here we go. Back to the Rising Stones, and we get to see what's going on with Ida, because I'm sure she's doing just so wonderfully right now. That's odd. Number looked a little strange. "'Twould seem you bring ill tidings, brother." Aye, behind the griffin's mask we found the grinning face of an old adversary, Ilberd. I know not how, but he had in his possession the eyes of Nidhogg, whose dread power he used to initiate a summoning ritual, even as we looked on. By the 12. I don't understand. To attempt such a magic requires every ounce of one's aether. No one, not even grandfather, could cast it and hope to survive. Indeed, it was ever a last resort, as I am certain Papalymo was aware. Thus did the pupil follow in the footsteps of his master, even unto the grave. I have as yet been unable to explain how Ilberd came to possess Nidhogg's eyes. In the depths of the Sea of Clouds, a perpetual storm of water and wind aspected aether rages. No mortal could endure such conditions. Then mayhap it was the work of an Ascian, but now is not the time for idle speculation. Kryl, I have need of your assistance. Yes, of course. We must inspect the cocoon of light, and ascertain the state of the primal trapped within. Between our respective talents, I dare say we shall glean some measure of insight. Understood. I can't promise I'll be able to sense much through the barrier, but I shall certainly do my best. As shall I. Let us be about it, then. What? Without so much as a by your leave? Pray forgive Archon Y'shtola her brevity. She seeketh employment, lest her grief deprive her of the will to act. A desire to confront Ida doubtless compoundeth her unseemly haste. I too must contend with this grievous loss in my own way. By thy leave, Lady Alisay, I shall honor our fallen colleague through gainful study. There exist writings which may yet further our understanding of this cocoon of light. Yeah, I mean, they knew each other for years and years. Mayhap I was too quick to judge. Surrendering to sadness and regret would be a poor tribute to Papalima's sacrifice. Quite. We must begin preparations to face Ilburd's accursed creation without delay. What time we have was purchased at too dear a price for us to squander it. So I guess our next big boss fight's probably gonna be against that primal. Yeah, okay, so I guess I finished. That was a quick patch. Yeah, I mean, that was literally like, I got a trophy immediately after the last one. All I want to do is weep, but right now we need to hold back the tears and do what must be done. Alright. Oh, hey, it's Sid. Been a while. Ah, Belorma. I wish I had more to tell you, but the situation in the East Shroud remains largely unchanged. Meaning we still have no idea how long it will be before. A communication from the Alliance. One moment. What do we have? Yes, of course. Our representatives will be present. My thanks. Word from Gridania. The council will shortly be reconvened. The Alliance leaders have already begun to assemble. They wish to discuss the primal, of course. As of Y'shtola's last report, the cocoon yet hung above the wall, unchanged. Yes, but the Elder Seedseer doubtless shares our concerns about how long it will remain so. I am told that Sid Garland has been called on in to add his expertise to proceedings. A wise decision. The more minds we have working on this, the better. Well then, I suggest we leave the Rising Stones in Tartaru's capable hands, and make haste for the Lotus Stand. The real question is what primal, because so initially when I watched that cutscene, I thought for sure it was going to be like Nidhogg being summoned as a primal, but that was not the case. I'm thinking, at least, because they don't seem to know who it is. I figure if it was Nidhogg, they would know. Also, samurai. I like the tattoos.
A word, if you would, good sir.
Oh.
You're an odd-looking fellow, aren't you? Still, takes all sorts, I suppose. This here's Vesper Bay. Thanalan's door to the ocean, as some folk like to call it.
Oh, I didn't. I was like, why is he not going? Go. There we go.
Am I to understand from your answer that I have indeed arrived in Eorzea?
Eh? Yes? You're in Eorzea?
Ah! A plain response at last, and the one I wanted at that. My journey was not without its hardships, and I would sooner travel by land than put to sea again. You do not believe that so small a bark could bear me across the ocean? Such timid little sailors. I had but to set my course and set my jaw till I made port.
Dude's built like a Rogadin. I mean, he is huge.
Though, 'twould perhaps have been wise to lay down my oars a moment to sup on more than the spray of brine water. By the trembling of my limbs, I sense a brief repast may be in order. Nay, I will not hearken to the feeble grumblings of an empty belly. Duty comes before all.
Good God, man. Are you all right?
I don't think so. Oh, hey.
Thou art far indeed from home, friend.
Yeah, that guy's probably gonna be helpful in the future, I imagine. Get a voice cutscene introducing yourself? Definitely. What do we got? New Gridania again. And just making sure I get this all lined up correctly. Alright. Yeah, this is in the... There we go. I don't think I've filled out this map, actually. I'm not here very often. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, I guess not. I guess there's just not as much to do in that bottom half. Yeah, Gridania is kind of a smaller city, which, I mean, makes sense. Just kind of funny, because I'm so used to Ul'dah and even Limsa, where things feel a little busier. Welcome, Warrior of Light. This way, if you please. You are entering the cutscene only zone.
Dear friends, pray accept my heartfelt thanks for your efforts in defense of Gridania's borders. I would fain dwell longer on my gratitude for the support of the Alliance, but the situation at Belsar's Wall demands that we forego such pleasantries.
According to our most recent intelligence, the cocoon of light that formed in the air above the wall remains undimmed and unbroken.
Well, that's good.
After measuring the cocoon's etheric concentrations, Archon Y'shtola has confirmed the presence of a primal entity.
Yeah.
So we must assume that Ilbert's thrice-damned god is indeed trapped within. And what news of the Imperials? They're not like to ignore such a spectacle.
Sir, a Garlean airship was observed making an approach, but the vessel was destroyed when it drew near. The Empire appears to have made no subsequent attempts to reach the object.
Well, hopefully they're not stupid enough to try.
The soldiers who witnessed the incident spoke of a lance of light issuing from within the cocoon. Of an entire warship being reduced to smoking ruin in the space of a moment. Veterans of Cartano, meanwhile, likened the destruction to that wrought by the fiery wrath of Bahamut.
Yeah, that's not ideal. All.
We could face another calamity.
So the Primal is awake then? Contained, yes, but for how long? We must destroy it now, lest it break free.
Agreed. There is, however, the small matter of how to get close enough to a being that swats warships from the sky as you would a bothersome gnat.
Well, you are friends with the main character. I imagine that should help a little bit.
Is this truly so complex a puzzle? Or have you no stomach for the obvious
He's
solution?
back. He's back, boys. Alright, I was not...
What in the hell's are you
Yeah.
doing here? A pleasure to see you too, Garland. Now, if you'd be so kind as to explain to these good people why you should be begging me for my assistance, that would be most
He
appreciated.
is going to love every moment of this, isn't he?
Who is this man?
Oh, how terrifically rude of me. Nero Tolskeva, former tribunus of the 14th Legion of the Garlean Empire. These days, however, one might say that I'm something of a free agent.
Free agent, hot
What
stove.
do you want, Nero?
I was getting to that. Although you already know what I'm about to propose,
What are you
old
about
friend.
to do?
As you have rather belatedly realized, within that frail binding lurks an entity alike in strength to the great Bahamut, and the only force in existence which might conceivably contend with such a foe is the very creation which captured the Elder Primal in the first place. I speak, of course, of Omega.
Omega? That hulk has been gathering dust beneath the plains of Cartanal since the Allagans breathed their last. And none alive knows how to wake it.
They mean like Omega weapon?
I'm sorry? Do you understand who it is with whom you have the privilege of speaking? I'm Nero Tolskeva, Master Engineer, the mechanical genius who restored the Ultima weapon to full operational capacity. And as luck would have it, I am graciously offering you the use of my considerable expertise.
But why? There's a catch.
And what, you just expect us to accept? You're a fool if you think your deeds at the Crystal Tower are enough to win my trust, Nero.
Trust? You wound me, Garland. All those years, studying side by side at the Academy, sharing both trial and triumph, we were countrymen once, you and I. But sentiment aside, have you a better solution? Or do you mean to send in your vaunted hero there, as you always do, and pray the world is not engulfed in flame?
I could do it. I can fix him.
Let us approach the problem in a rational manner. Does not the fact that Omega slumbers in stasis point to the existence of some overriding technology? A means of control?
I would ask a question, if I may. Nero, was it not? In the event that we succeeded in using Omega to shackle the Primal in the manner you propose, what then would become of it? Do we not risk repeating the mistakes of the Allagans?
Omega is but a tool. How we choose to employ that tool is entirely up to us. Of course, if you would rather leave it buried beneath Cartano while you continue your petty squabbles above, then I suppose that is also your choice.
Spare us, Nero. The Seedseer's concern is a valid one. He who controls Omega wields the power of the gods, the very power which led the Allagans to destroy themselves.
I am not sure if the Omega weapon...
And does it not fall to we engineers to prevent such misuse? What was your company's proud slogan? Freedom through technology?
I'm not sure if the game's been... Like, obviously this cutscene, but I'm not sure if Omega weapon was discussed at any point before this point. I don't remember, because, I mean, obviously it's underneath cart now. I don't know if maybe I've seen it and they've talked about it and I just wasn't paying attention, but considering it's also been inactive since the Allagan Empire folded, I'm not doesn't seem like it would be relevant to any major discussion. It might be in a side quest I missed. Or maybe it was in the Crystal Tower stuff and I just blanked. It's been at least 2 years since I did that stuff, so I wouldn't be able to immediately remember it off the top of my head.
A creed you follow, is it? What say you? Do we take this villain at his word?
I mean, we actually have an option here. Yeah, nah, I don't trust him, but I'll watch him.
As will I. I don't like it, but then it doesn't look like we have much choice.
Yeah, I was gonna say, seems like the best, worst option right now.
Would the Council be willing to entrust this matter to a pair of former Imperials?
I mean, you say that like you haven't saved our asses a couple times, Sid.
Yes. The task of restoring the Allagan relic will be yours. But the responsibility for its reawakening must remain with the Council. Do we condone this course of action?
Aye. 'Twould seem we do. Let the record show that we invest this contingent with the authority to enter Carteneau and take command of Omega. Sid, I appoint you leader of the expedition. Scions, I would ask that you assign some few of your number to escort Master Garland and supervise the other one.
The other one. I'm sure he'll be happy about that.
We should be happy to oblige. The politics of Carteneau being what they are, I dare say our neutrality will prove useful in avoiding any unnecessary entanglements.
If I am not mistaken, Doma occupies a similarly neutral position. Might we not persuade you to join the expedition, Lady Yugiri? If you suspected any foul play from Nero, you would be welcome to kill him.
God damn! Kind of a harsh.
My blade is yours.
Yeah.
Not a moment's hesitation, eh? You'll forgive me if I do not shake your hand.
Holy shit, that was intense. She didn't even move. She just glanced over at him and was like, yeah, I could take him. Can I? Oh, I was like, why can't I say anything? Well, that was a rather unexpected development, and one which raises a number of questions, not least among them how Nero chanced to learn of the council meeting in the first place. That is a good question, but considering his feelings towards Sid, I wouldn't be shocked if, he just was constantly watching him. Like, oh, that bastard. I know what he's up to at all times. What the hell is this? Alright. Sid and the others are assembling at the airship landing. Alice is already on her way, and it would not do to lag too far behind. Let us be off. You are correct, my good sir. Where is the airship? Oh, yeah, it's in the bottom half, I remember now. Yeah. I had a friend who, when he started the game, he really liked the look of the Dragoon. This was during COVID. He wanted something to play, so I was able to convince him to play the free trial, and I actually gave him the free trial. Or made sure that he got on the free trial, so he ended up in Gridania, and I'd follow him around. That's how I learned most of Gridania's layout, because I'm not typical. Like I've said, this is the state I spend the least time in, so I know the least about it. Balorma, Alpha Node, ready to go? The others have stepped out onto the landing for a moment, lest you wonder. Nero insisted that he be allowed to inspect the Excelsior before boarding. skipped a line. And you let him? Despite his very timely offer of assistance, the thought of that man poking about in the workings of the ship without proper supervision does not fill me with confidence. Calm yourself, Alphino. Your sister was adamant that he would never leave her sight. She and Yugiri are... well, here they are now. Right, I think that's everyone. Shall we make way for Cart now? I might ask that we delay our departure slightly. I require no more than a few hours at most. Our colleagues are studying the cocoon even as we speak, and I would hear their latest observations ere we proceed. It would seem wise to gain as clear an understanding of the situation as possible before formulating our plan. Oh? I thought time was against us. How foolish of me. Yeah, I was gonna say a couple hours. Damn, man. Hold your tongue. When we want your opinion, we'll ask for it. Forgive me, my lady. I shall keep my counsel until such time as you have finished procrastinating. All right. While Alphanode speaks with his colleagues, I shall fly the Excelsior over to Mordona, and we can reconvene at the Rising Stones. Mine apologies for the trouble. I shall visit Ishtola and the others forthwith, and join you as soon as I am able. Belorma, pray accompany Alice back to the Rising Stones. I should feel safer knowing you are present to entertain our guest. Right. Everyone heading to Mordona is welcome to travel aboard the Excelsior. I'll clear things with the girl at the counter here. Let her know when you're ready to leave. Sounds like a plan. Oh, yeah, so fun before I move on here. Last night when I was doing the duty support, I did not realize that Balser's Wall is one of the only quests where you just have like a fully generic party. So like you do some of these quests early in the game and you have generic parties because you haven't met the Scions completely yet. But then once you get further in the game, you go from like these generic guys to eventually, well, I guess ARR is fully generic, but I got a kick out of it when I noticed that in Heavensward it was like actual characters. So I imagine that when you're, yeah, like the Vault having Hashufron and Alphanode and stuff like that helping you out, I was like, oh, huh. Kind of a funny way to, like, make them actually seem like they're doing more. You are traveling with Master Garland, miss. The Enterprise Excelsior is right this way. Yes. Oh. Wow, that was literally instant. Damn. Strange though it may seem, Yura's former loyalties do not trouble me, but I can't see why people are loath to lower their guard around him. What's he gonna say? What manner of airship has no private cabins? Then again, I suppose Garland had to find somewhere to stow his half-baked inventions. Not quite a door-to-door service, but I can't exactly land her in the Toll's main square. Shall we adjourn to the Rising Stones, then? I love that they actually bother writing dialogue for, like, those 2-second bits where you're actually, you know, outside, like, before you move on somewhere else. Pretty funny in that regard. But, yeah. I'm curious to see, because I thought for sure Nero was going to be, like, a Stormblood thing, but I guess Nero's just made himself at home in the post-patch quests. The Omega weapon sounds super cool, though, so I wonder if we're gonna, like, fight a boss fight, and then the Omega weapon will, like, finish it off, or it's gonna be the pre-fight, and then it's like, oh, it's weaker, you can finish the Primal now, something like that. Well, hello there. Dry-ass lips.
So these are the fabled headquarters of the Scions. I confess I would have expected an order of self-proclaimed warrior scholars to surround themselves with the fruits of man's enlightenment. And yet there's not so much as a single piece of magitech in sight. It never ceases to amaze me how primitive you Eorzeans truly are.
Ugh, I'll have you know that the Rising Stones is home to the very latest in Magitech innovation. Wedge calls it the Mark XIV Thermocoil Boil Master, and it's the finest kettle I've ever had the pleasure to own.
Oh, hello. I didn't think you'd be back so soon.
We are returned. Well, Ida and I, at least. Ishtola and the others remain behind to continue their assessment of the binding magic.
There didn't seem much point staying just for that, so I decided to come back with Alphino. Papalimo bought us this time. We shouldn't waste it.
By your leave!
Wait, is he already here? There's no way. Damn. Yeah, there he is.
Good God, that voice could fell a gigas.
This is the Rising Stones, domicile of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I enter at the invitation of one Lord Urianger.
Urianger? Yeah, I figured he would send him.
I spy you there, Shadow Walker. You always were a hard one to find.
Oh.
Yugiri, do you know this man?
Oh my god, he's going for it.
Gosetsu, why are you come to Eorzea?
Gosetsu. Okay.
In search of you, Yugiri. For days and nights did I row across the angry sea. I made port in good spirits, only for my own flesh to betray me over the trifling matter of an empty belly. Collapsed in the street like an unfed stray I was, until Lord Urianger came to my aid.
Lord Urianger. Okay.
Over a most welcome meal, we spoke of the plight of Doma, and I learned of our displaced countrymen's work to resettle this blighted land. 'Twas blind fortune that I was able to locate you so swiftly. But now we must make ready to depart. Our master languishes in dire peril, and Doma calls her daughter home.
It is not so simple, Gosetsu. There are obligations which bind me here.
You refuse? Did you mislay your oath during your flight from our homeland? The laws of hospitality must be honored, but surely the vow to defend your master demands the greater of
Well, you could help us beat up the giant monster, and then you can go home.
It was our master who bid me guide our people to safe haven by any means necessary. And it was the Scions you see before you who provided us succor and sanctuary when all others refused. Dire peril or no, were I to return without first repaying such hospitality, our master would cut me down at the threshold.
Polite way of saying no.
Mayhap that is so.
There is more. A crisis threatens all within this realm, Eorzean and Doman alike, and I go to play my part in its resolution. I will not bring shame upon our liege by abandoning my people or my duty.
How very noble of you. Now, in the name of honor, kinship, and, practicality, might I suggest we get this expedition underway? Or would you rather debate the finer points of duty and leave Omega to the Empire?
The Empire? Yugiri, you draw steel against the curse of Garlemald? Then why did you not say so? My blade is oath-bound to fall upon the ranks of the Imperials wheresoever they march. Lead on, Shadow Walker, and may the enemy tremble at our coming.
Well, I'm glad he's helping. Dude's forearm probably does more damage than his sword. Olorma, wait! Oh! Keep having that. It, like, immediately went into that. Could I speak to you for a moment? Do you remember when I had you meet at Diamond Forge and we, ambushed you? Yeah, you seem real amused about it. Well, once we had your measurements, I set to work on making you a traveling outfit in my spare time. I've only just this moment finished the stitching, but I wanted you to have it before you left. Here. Ooh. I might have to go get my glamour prisms. You can try it on right now if you like. Well, of course. What do we got? Aw, that's actually really nice. Assuming we measured correctly, that the fit should be just right. Snug, but not too snug, if you know what I mean. So, how does it feel? Yeah, I like that. I like the shoes. You're not just saying that, are you? Oh, I can't tell you how much this means to me. To have crafted something worthy of the Warrior of Light well, let's just say it makes all the practice worthwhile. I also sewed in a blood pearl charm too, to bring you home. May it always protect you. Yeah, that's really cute. Get a whole ass outfit. I wonder if it's like actual equipment or if it's just glamour material. But I'd be kind of shocked if it was, like actual gear. Let's see. Oh. Okay, that's just glamour stuff. Okay. That's fair. I can dye it though. So, let's see. I like the white. I might see here. Out of curiosity, I want to see what it looks like if I go. I think the white works, honestly. Yeah. I don't want to, like, change it too drastically. It's like a nice purple. Maybe do like a gray? Nah. Honestly, I think the white works. The white, that's funny, yeah. I love the metal ones on certain objects because it just completely, like, yeah, makes it look gaudy. Yeah. I do like this outfit, looks really cute. Kind of hilarious for someone who's going to be fighting in, like, combat scenarios, but I might figure out a way to glamour this. She really likes the tie look, I noticed, because she's got it here. She didn't give one to Alice, but I can see, you can see similarities with, like, the bits on the collars, like, the, they're asymmetrical, that's what I was looking for, but it is very funny seeing, like, yeah, whatever, what's going on with the leg here? Like, it's like a weird stocking, because you can't see it on the other end, so I'm not familiar with women's clothes, but, let me put my HUD back up and get back into my actual combat clothes. Hi, Ida. Fly free, my pretty, and 2 orchestra rolls. They like giving these out. Hey, Seth, what if they added Estelle Bright to this game? That would be awesome. I would really like that. They should do that. So we have to wake Omega up, right? When do we start? Ida, are you sure that's... I'm sure, yes. I won't lie and say I'm completely fine, but I'll feel a lot better if I'm doing something useful. Very well. I will remain here and continue coordinating our efforts with the Alliance. Alpha Node, mayhap you could return to Gridania and assist Ishtola and Kryl. That was mean. That's a mean string of words. A fine suggestion. The rest of us will form the Cartnow Expedition Party. Nero and I will focus on rousing Omega, while Belorma, Ida, and our Doman friends can take care of security. Yeah. Why is he plugging? The Excelsior is by the lake just outside town. We'll leave as soon as everyone is ready. Let me make sure, because I've had a couple of people in chat. I want to make sure that the, make sure the overlay's not, like, absolutely forked, because I didn't see their chat messages. Yeah, there we go. Oops. So I should see... Let me see here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I have it set to where messages are delayed. Oh, they fade after 30. Okay, that's why. I was confused, like, why I couldn't see their messages, but yeah, that'll do. Okay. I was like, why can't I see them? That's weird. Yeah, alright, they're there. I'm just dumb. And unfortunately, I can't have the chat in a more awkward place, apparently. Fun. Ah. I love using OBS, and it's like you can't dock the chat in just a more, like, inconvenient place. Alright. Seems fine, though. Otherwise, so, as long as it works. Alright. Okay. Now, on to more Dona. Never mind, we're already there. We're just going back to Sid. Oh, I did actually get the third version of this horse. Let me show you before I... Guide. I looked at it, I like it, it looks cool. Definitely worth the effort to get it, because, I mean, you just win 60 PvP games. Got, like, the nice tail, like the gold and silver wings, like black. Looks really neat. Definitely doesn't fit with the aesthetic I've got going on, though, so I was like, yeah, I'll just not use it for right now. If when I play Dark Knight, though, like, the bigger armor sets, I imagine, would make that look a lot cooler. But for right now, I feel like the silver horse works a lot better, just as kind of like a... It still is a neat, like, PvP mount, but just not something I use all the time. We haven't far to go. With any luck, we'll be in cart now before Gosetsu graces the deck of his dinner. With his dinner. Once there, however, we had best be on our guard. Given that Eileen Rolaine was still active when Omega was discovered, we can be sure that the Empire has long been aware of its existence, and if Nero deemed it the obvious solution to the threat posed by this new primal, it's not impossible that Garlemald might do the same. Have your weapons ready, and your wits about you. Something tells me we're flying into a fight. Oh, yep, alright. He just says that, and there you go. It's immediate.
Now, where was that? Ah!
Push button.
I've enabled the teleporter. One brief jump and we shall arrive in Omega's control room.
We're gonna tell him.
How convenient. You've been here before.
Of course. It was no easy task threading a path through all the skirmishes. But how could I ignore the existence of such a fascinating toy? You may trust that my preliminary examination was suitably thorough.
Trust? Aye. I trust your appetite for technology.
Aw, shit.
I chased down a suspect airship, and who should I find but the traitor, Sid Garland.
The big boy.
Searching for something, engineer? Something big? It's close, isn't it? It's like all my name days have come at once.
That dude wearing, is that like...
For all the scouts the Empire could have sent. Take care of that brute, will you?
Seems like he's a big fan.
God damn it. Can't let Nero tinker around in there by himself. I'm sorry to leave you to it, but I dare say you'll manage without me. This clod has no idea who he's dealing with.
Yeah, he seemed a little overconfident for dealing with the Warrior of Light and a samurai that probably doesn't even need the sword. Oh boy, is he gonna do it? Just gonna end this.
I am Gosetsu, samurai of Doma. You will rue your choice of opponent
This guy's
this day.
having a lot of fun with the performance. It's a wicked hammer. Damn. All right. I'll take out all the small fry first. I imagine that's... Oh, is it just him? Looks like it. I'll stomp these worms into the dust myself. This is my fight, understand? Stay out of it. I think that's a good idea, though. As cool as you look. As cool as that hammer is.
You watching, Pabalino? Your defense is nothing.
It's funny that we're voiced.
Look upon a samurai of
Yeah, it's funny that we're voiced, but not Green what?
This one'll sting.
Man who's judged the enemy. Should have been straight in the souls away.
Leave this to
Now.
me.
Ah, yeah, there they are. I knew it. Oh. Died instantly. Kind of hard to read all the dialogue when you've got like a lot going at once. Oh. That was him. I was wondering how they died. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, it's just the... It's Gosetsu and Grinwat, like just throwing out wild attacks. For every yapping cur I strike down, another takes his place. How many soldiers did he bring with him? He will stand against this tide.
I like to strike.
Well, that was long and difficult. Surrender, we have you outnumbered. Wouldn't be the first time. Are you still playing with those soldiers? I suppose I can lend you one of my toys, but only if you promise to give it back. Yeah, I was about to say, what are you about to do here? What is this? Oh! Nice. Behold, the Red Baron! Now end this nonsense. That's a face. What the? No one told me they'd have Magitech armor. Forward for the Empire. Yeah, good luck against this thing. The honorless cur thinks to abandon his men? I shall see that he shares their fate. Pray attend to the rest of his minions. I like you, Gosetsu. Yeah, go get him. Oh, wow. Wait, do I just run over them? Do I have buttons? I don't know, actually. Should I have, like, actions?
Is my right to strike?
I feel like I should have buttons.
No holding back.
You guys give me a minute.
No surrender.
I have you.
It's all over now.
This is very strange, because typically... I'm so confused. Like,
your defense is lacking.
because when you're in the mech traditionally, why is it not giving me, like, options to...
This one will sting.
It's very weird. Because typically when you get in a mech in story missions, they would give you attacks you could throw out, but they're not doing that.
With soul and steel!
Wait, yeah, like I can... unable to execute command while mounted. But how do I attack? It's treating this as like this is a regular mount. Okay, hang on a second, because the game's just not...
'Tis my right to strike!
No holding back.
Het bar? Oh my god, wait, no way. What a layout. Am I having to really do this? Het hot.
It's all over now.
Where is the het hot bar?
Your defense is lacking.
Look upon a samurai of
Doesn't
Doma!
look like it has anything.
This one will
So
sting.
confused. Like, why can't I attack him?
Leave this to me.
With soul and steel!
You watching, Cavallero?
I think I'm just dead. Like, I legitimately cannot attack for whatever reason. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What is going on that I can't... Okay. So, I clearly just don't have something set up in the HUD. Otherwise, we would see... I'll just move this down here for now, 'cause it's not like I... Cross. Well, try it again. I'm so confused as to why cycling hotbar 1 until you get to hotbar plus. The fact that this is something that I'm seeing, at least online, tells me that there was a... Oh, this is on. Skip cutscene. Alright. So we'll do this.
Sting.
With soul and steel.
So confused.
No moving back.
I want to make sure that that doesn't happen again.
Your defense is lacking.
Look upon us, samurai of Dama!
It's all over now. Leave this to me. You watching, Cavallero?
Got that. Skip this cutscene. And now the game's gonna give me access to the actual skills, right? Oh! There it is! So, I wasn't insane.
You watching, Cavallero? No retreat. No surrender.
Look upon us, samurai of Dama!
I wish that
It's all
attack
over
didn't
now.
work. It feels very weak in comparison.
Leave this to me.
That's the big attack. Watch out for that big one. Yeah, wow, it's almost like, you know, the second that I have the ability to...
It's my right to strike!
This one'll sting.
Wow, it's almost like this was way easier. Please display the giant. Okay, here we go. Oh, they didn't die.
No moving back.
Ooh. Eerie. No. Nice aim.
You watching, Cavallero? No retreat. No surrender.
Okay, I got those guys. Nice.
Look upon us, samurai of Dama!
The Colossi are scrap and the captain hits us as often as the enemy. You can't just run off. Deserting a battle is punishable by death. I mean, you're kind of beating them. I order you to stand your ground. Come back. Please? You bring this fate upon yourself. Grr, damn it all to the 7th hell. I'll kill you bastards if it's the last thing I do. Yeah, good luck with that one. Wow, that duty was way easier the second that the game actually gave me my skills that I needed. Instead of just making me run around like a jackass.
I like to strike!
Oh, I didn't? I just ate that. I'm dumb. I'm like, oh wow, it's so easy. I'm such a genius. Complete and utter genius. You can't stop my big brain. Let me... What? Oh. I was trying to make sure I had this right. Alright. Alright. Attempt 3. And hopefully this time I don't dive to the very easily telegraphed attack.
You watching, Pavanino? No retreat. No surrender. This will sting. Your defense is nothing.
Look upon a samurai of Doma!
It's all over now. Leave this to me.
With soul and steel!
No moving back.
Alright, phase 2. They actually gave me my attacks. See it?
You watching, Pavanino? Leave this to me.
With soul and steel!
It's all over now. No retreat. No surrender.
Look upon a samurai of Doma!
This Gatling gun is so
This will sting.
Tis my right to
Oh,
strike!
wait, didn't he?
No moving back.
There we go. Again, not having the, Okay.
Your defense is nothing.
There we go. I didn't want to miss that. Up.
You watching, Pavanino?
There we go. Easy. Okay. He just shuffles over. this. I'm out. Comically large explosions. Got it. Yay. Spike out of here.
Look upon a samurai of honor!
We're literally running a team of 4 DPS. No wonder I'm doing like I was having trouble with my health. That's hilarious. I didn't even register. Holy Trinity. Who needs healing when you can just melt the health bar? He's down now, right? Yeah. You haven't seen the last of me. Mark my words. It will be you who rules this day. Loser. Oh. I thought I had him that time. Are these the boys? Yes, it is. Oh, no, it's us. Wait, is this Omega? Like, the inside? Yeah, damn.
Temporal stasis disengaged. All systems operational. Garland?
All clear on this side. It's waking up.
Well, hot damn.
Remarkable. Omega sensors immediately detected the presence of the cocoon, even at this distance. They must have been set to scan for sources of energy exceeding certain magnitudes.
I still don't see any means to control the machine directly. It seems to have been designed to act wholly autonomously.
I'm sure that won't go poorly.
Once we release Omega, we can be fairly certain it will attempt to capture the Primal at Belsar's Wall. Assuming its mission is successful, our only option at that point will be to re-engage its stasis system and put it back to sleep.
And should the machine happen to misbehave, we'll simply initiate an emergency shutdown. I confess, we don't yet have a complete grasp of its capabilities, but I'm certain the details will not elude us for long.
I'm sure. No. There's no worry there. Not whatsoever.
Well, I understood less than half of that. So, my question to you is, are we doing the right thing?
What do you think?
What do I think?
Damn, they're zooming.
All right. Step aside, Sid. Is this the thing I need to press?
Yes, that's the one.
You gave too much for us to waste this chance, Papalimo. So this is for you. And me.
That's ominous.
Yes! Fly free, my pretty! Show us what you can do.
don't like the ominous red and the alarms.
The launch sequence has begun. Omega is loose.
Okay. Oh. Are we about to get a kaiju fight? Look at all of those motors down there. Oh my god. Damn. It's definitely not Nidhogg. Yeah, like the back shape, is it Shinryu? Yeah, I think that's Shinryu. Holy shit. Are we inside this thing as this is happening? Oh shit, they really did just animate a full-on, like, kaiju fight. This is some cool as shit. Sure, I like that. Got the Godzilla atomic breath going. Oh. Meme struggle. Yep, there we go. Oh shit. God damn, dude. Wow.
Huh? Omega has stopped transmitting. But that shouldn't be. I didn't engage the stasis system.
And what does this signify? I have little understanding of these contrivances.
The launch went exactly to plan, but all signals emanating from Omega have ceased. This may indicate any number of things, but we will need to join the Scions out in the field if we are to ascertain which one.
Right. I've ordered the malfunctioning beast to go to sleep. That should prevent any unfortunate mishaps. I suggest we make our way back to Gridania.
What?
Omega destroyed the cocoon. Papalimo's spell is fading. It was bound to his ether, you see. And if the connection is broken...
What the hell? Okay, what the fuck does that mean? So, I guess, I would need to look. So, the tattoos have to do with who the Scions are. Ah, shit. It's been so long since I remember reading about those. And if Ida doesn't have one, at the very least it means that she wasn't, like, a Scion by birth. But, what the fuck? I'm sure they'll explain it, but... I'm not sure why we lost contact with Omega, but I mean to find out. Let's be on our way. God damn. Like... Maybe she was, like, in disguise as somebody? Well, I guess as Ida, but maybe... whoever Ida is. One moment everything was functioning perfectly, and the next it wasn't. It makes no sense. We need to see what happened for ourselves, and soon. Alright. So many orchestrion rules. Or orchestrion rules. Imperial will. Alright, what do you have? The far edge of fate. Oh, I think this is it. Yeah. I believe this might be the end of Heavensward content. Words can ill express how glad I am. Ah! How glad I am to see you all unharmed. When Omega came hurtling towards the cocoon, everything dissolved into chaos. I have to see it. I have to see it with my own eyes. Ida, wait! We must first... The Elder Seedseer is expecting us. Worry not, Alphanode. Gosetsu and I will watch over her. You may safely attend your meeting. My thanks, Yugiri. The council reconvened a short while ago. Let us make haste for the Lotus Stand. All there are eager to hear your testimony. This is strange. Because if Omega just fucked off, like... shouldn't be good. Might play into Stormblood, maybe it won't. Not entirely sure, but we'll see. I love seeing everybody's logos. You've got, like, AFKs, you've got people, like, DC'd. Oh, the bot. I was like, wait, I haven't filled in the map, the Botanist Guild. The Elder Seedseer awaits you within. Oh, I can actually move. Yay. Funny that they don't sometimes and they do other times. My friends, full eagerly have we awaited your return. You indeed could have discharged the duty entrusted to you, and most humbly do we thank you for seeing it done. You are too kind, Elder Seedseer. as I recall, we as good as demanded the right to try. But tell me, how did the battle unfold? We succeeded in waking Omega Eye, but we lost contact with the weapon shortly after it launched. From our position in the control room, we were blind to all that followed. What words can do justice to such a scene? None of my choosing, that much is certain. But I can give you the facts. The cocoon hatched even as Omega arrived, and from its mist rose a great dragon. The pair dully set about each other in the skies over Gur Albania. The primal's might defied its belief. It seemed the very heavens would be rent asunder by the force of its blows, as it wielded such magics I had never seen, and hoped never to see again. The battle raged on with no end in sight, until both combatants were engulfed in a blinding flash of light. When the radiance faded, I saw the pair fall motionless from the sky, coming to rest somewhere on the Alamegan soil. I will not speak for the rest, but to my eye it seemed that each had landed a fatal blow upon the other. While the most among us could think only of Bahamut when looking upon it, the primal's form, the Domans were heard to whisper the name Shinryu. It would appear that the being resembles a creature of far eastern legend, and we have found it convenient to refer to it as such. I was right. That curved back made me think of Final Fantasy IV when I saw it. It was 4 when it first showed up, right? But this Shinryu's fate, and indeed that of Omega, is yet unknown. We have, alas, no eyes on the Gur Albanian side of the border. Which is why we have sent our main force under the command of Marshal Turpin to capture the wall. With the Imperials in disarray, we have found the perfect opportunity to secure Gridania's border and assess the aftermath of the impact. I myself will join the Marshal and his men when the council is adjourned. Well, that explains a few things. I'd wager that flash of light coincided with our loss of contact. Lest you wonder, we quickly re-engaged Omega's stasis system, so even if it has fallen into the Empire's lap, it will be of no use to them, save perhaps as a statue. Correct. Without me to guide their efforts, it would take them decades to decipher Omega's core functions, if they manage it at all. Such reassurances do much to calm our fears, yet the relic's fate is but one of several concerns. Indeed, I humbly submit that the time has come for us to make contact with the Resistance representatives in Gur Albania. Though Ilberd has forced our hand, it would seem only logical to seek an alliance, given the inevitability of Imperial retaliation. And by working in concert, it is not impossible that Alamigo may finally be wrestled from Garlemon's grasp. Speak with Alpha Node. Here we go. You must be exhausted. I would ordinarily suggest that we retire directly to the Rising Stones, but I wonder if we might first make a small detour. Ishtola and the others have gathered at, Amisrai's spire, and I imagine that you too would be interested to see what has come of the wall now that the cocoon is gone. It is decided then. Lead on. Alright. Yeah, this is definitely, like, cleanup. I wonder where Shinryu and Omega fucked off to, because it does seem very odd that they would go through all the trouble of having that huge, awesome cutscene and then just not doing anything with it. Oh, wait, these guys are in, like, the East Shroud, aren't they? Yeah. Shroud. There we go. I was like, come on, hop over. It's right there. Alright. Once. E-Shroud's so funny, because, like, you've got this little half here, and then just that massive back half. I always got a kick out of it when I would do, the Beast Tribe quest, because I was just like, god damn. Where are they? Oh, I thought they'd be up top. Oh. Hello, new player, or other person watching a cutscene here.
My friends, I cannot well express how glad I am to see you both unharmed. They say that Omega's clash with the Primal shook the very firmament.
You need not have worried. The battle took place far above the ground. We were able to observe in relative safety. though I'm given to understand that there were casualties on the far side of the wall.
It was like watching a nightmare unfold before our very eyes. Ilbird's primal manifested in the form of a colossal dragon, a being of pure violence. It burst forth from the cocoon with such
That
terrible
spell seems
force.
so useless, because they've tried it twice and it doesn't work. They break out.
That such a horror should spring from the eyes of Nidhogg comes as no surprise. Nor do I wonder at its form. Ilberd all but announced it in the moments prior to his death. Plainly, it was his dying wish to visit a second calamity upon the Empire.
And I am quite certain the abomination would have obliged had it not found itself outmatched by a mega. Gods! I am no stranger to the works of Alag, but even I was unprepared for the machine's furiosity. It beggared belief.
And how fares poor Ida in the midst of all this? Have you spoken with her?
She's up on the platform, lost in thought. We deemed it best not to disturb her, but mayhaps she would welcome some company after all. Shall we?
I think we're about to have a discussion about something she lost.
The light's gone. It was all we had left of him.
Ida.
I don't blame anyone. I knew what was going to happen. I knew the spell Papalimo meant to cast would drain away his life force. I knew that it would only buy us a little time.
Oh, here we go.
Ida, there is no need to explain. But there is. I can't hide in Papalimo's little shadow anymore, and I shouldn't hide behind my sister's mask. 20 years ago, on the day the Empire marched into Alamigo, I was still just a child, not even 5 summers old. My father had been one of the leaders of the revolution. He had fought to overthrow the Mad King, Theodoric. And my sister had fought alongside him. But she was strong and kind, and always knew what to do. But when the Garleans came, everything changed. My father went to war against them too, and I never saw him again. After that, I remember a lot of running. My sister dragged me for malms and malms until we came to the city of Sharlayan. That was where she met Master Louis Soir. He introduced her to the Circle of Knowing, and she eventually became an Archon. She was your inspiration. Is that not why you took up her mask and her name? Or did you simply mean to continue what she had started? You've known all along, haven't you? That I wasn't Ida. Of course. We all recognize your innocence. It was Papalimo who persuaded us to maintain
That's
the charade.
really good. I was gonna say Ida or Y'shtola would make
It was
sense.
silly to think I could fool you. I knew that even then, but I sort of decided not
Aw.
to know.
It's really funny that they all knew. Damn.
Ida died 6 years ago, on a mission to smuggle refugees out of Alamigo. They say she was overwhelmed by Imperial soldiers when she stayed behind to save a little girl. She was so strong, There must have been a
Wait,
lot
so
of them.
5 years. Wasn't the Battle of Cartno, wasn't that 5 years ago? I don't... I don't feel like that's an appropriate question. Yeah, just leave it be.
I'm sorry for lying to you. My real name is Lise. When Papalimo brought me Ida's mask, it was meant as a keepsake, but I decided I wanted to be his new partner, to keep alive all the good that she had done. I didn't want to become Ida, exactly. At the time, though, I still didn't know who I was myself, and it almost seemed easier to play the role. Papalimo agreed to help, of course, but it was never what he wanted for me. He wanted me to walk my own path, and those were his final words to me. The Archon's mark he gave me is faded, and my last excuse along with it. So this is it. Whatever I choose to do from now on, I do as Lise. And I choose to continue my family's fight. I want Alamigo to be the country that Ida and my father always wanted it to be.
War is upon us once more.
Do you regret standing against the Empire? Would you have chosen a different road, knowing what you know now?
To claim that I never doubted the decision would be a lie. But I made my choice, and I have defended it with blade in hand ever since.
The battle continues, and our steel is needed. Come, Shadow Walker, we leave for the east, for Doma.
Alright. So... I imagine then, at the very least... Yeah, because, I mean, they set up Alamigo and Doma and... like, all of this so early on, I imagine that Stormblood has to be. It was brave of Lise to remove her mask after so long, though she has scarce begun to come to terms with Papalimo's loss. That one act made plain her determination to move forward. And should she ever falter, we shall be there to support her on the road she has resolved to walk. Let us return to the Rising Stones. We have quite a story to tell to Taru and my sister. Well, yeah. Definitely, woke up a giant robot. Kind of half-watched it fight a dragon from where we were. Don't know where that ended up. Damn, that's it? Wow. So that really, yeah, wow. Compared to the ending patch of ARR, much slower paced. I can definitely, so this is the end of free trial content too, so I can definitely see what people are talking about when they say, because the ending of Heavensward is not as intense as ARR, but overall, the entirety of Heavensward is much better than A Realm Reborn, both in pacing, like all of the narrative threads that went on. Pretty crazy, yeah, I mean, we had the Warrior, in just post-patch, like, you had Dragon Song, Warriors of Darkness, you know, the Ascians doing their thing, Ilbird's storyline wrapped up, you know, Nero comes back, of all things, like, yeah, there was a lot going on, so, and now it looks like we've got the Garlean Empire back as, like, the main threat in Stormblood, so I'll be curious to see where they go, because without Gaius, at least, now we've got all the new characters going on there. Urianger. It's so funny. I was so thrown off. I thought for sure he was, like, actually evil. I was like, oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, dude's got the hood. Kinda sucked, because, like I said, I liked him in the Bahamut story, so it was really confusing, but... Ken. Urianger. That's funny. Trying to see if I recognize some of these names. I know that a lot of these names are, at least from voice actors, I know a lot of the English actors, are not, like, super active, but... I say super active, but just not in projects I would recognize, maybe is a better way to put it. Warrior of Dark... Oh yeah, they never gave them... Well, they kinda gave them names, but... Yeah, the fact that they just straight up, like, keep them to, like, their titles is really funny. I wonder if Raubon's gonna have much to do with the Alamegan stuff, because he's from Alamigo. I'd be kind of shocked if he didn't. I really hope we get to see more Gosetsu. He's really great. I liked him a lot. It's very funny that a lot of what they're showing off right now is Dragon Song stuff. We didn't see pretty much anything from... Did Harshen Front have a line? Did he have a line in this DLC? It'd be kind of funny if he did and I forgot. Oh man, yeah, this is gonna be long, I imagine, because you've got like, everything going on. Oh, I can up the scroll speed ever so slightly. Oof. I do like this song though, so I'll at least go all the way through listening to it. I'm not sure I can leave this in the edited version because it probably copyright, but still. Let's go! That was such a cool moment. You know, level designers, quest designers. Oh my god, yeah. That list is probably insanely long just off of side quests and stuff too. Yeah, non-combat designers, fate designer, UI designer. The fact there's one fate designer is really funny. Justinian's helmet. Let's see. Background concept artist, character artist. Good lord. Heavensward memoirs. Definitely want to. Oh wait. Oh yeah, there's no like option to skip, is there? Oh, there is. That Gabu storyline was so insane. Like, I cannot believe they like showed that entirety, like the entirety of that sequence. That was nuts. I stand by the fact that Urianger should take off his helmet too, or his like hood, goggles, everything. He looks way better when he is not wearing. I just like his look a lot better without it. Hey, look, it's the biggest asshole who's dumb and stupid, and I hate him. What's so funny is that he, like, was determined to summon a primal as strong as Bahamut, but he could have just used Nidhogg's eyes. Granted, Nidhogg would have possessed him, but I'm still not entirely sure what his plan was, like, because he died, so he didn't see the result, and now he's dead, so... Like, he had no insurance that that was going to work. Like... Gosetsu. You're so funny. He just looks so happy to be annoying Sid. He's just come to the conclusion that, yeah, I won't directly antagonize anybody anymore, but I will annoy the shit out of Sid. That is my new job. It's such a cool camera angle. Even got like little scuff marks on the sword right there. good use of foreshortening, I believe, is the artist term. Damn, such a long credits roll. This is with this sped up, too. I feel like it's almost done, considering we're at the Shinryu part. There's no way that Omega's not like a boss fight at some point. Maybe it like goes rogue. Or we at least have to fight it. There's no way that they would just introduce that and then not go farther into it. Web community coordinators. Web community testers. Ratings advisor. Hey man, are those dead parents right there? Yeah. There's no blood, right? No. Alright. I guess it might still be a T. Oh! Okay, I thought for sure we were almost done. I mean, we're at the like copyright and development support, so we should be close, but this is like behind the scenes art stuff. At least it looks like it. Square Enix Inc., North America. Let's see. Do I recognize any names? Probably not, because these guys probably aren't advertising themselves. Eric Rosenberger. Max Mena. I like the alliteration. Kelsey Britt. David Yang. Adam Pelk. Matt Hilton. Such a good song, man. Evan's Word has a really good soundtrack. It's crazy because, like, just knowing that the guy who's been Soken, I don't know his first name, I apologize, but like it's primarily been him working on these soundtracks is insane. Like being able to compose such good music so consistently for so long is a talent in and of itself. Like, especially because like none of it really loops, so it like, you know, it's like 10-minute long songs to avoid like just dead air. It's crazy. I say none of it loops. Obviously the battle music loops, but I mean like this music, like for Ishgard and stuff like that, it's crazy because obviously you're spending a bit more than a couple minutes at a time in certain areas. So oh, brand. I thought that said band director. I was like, band director MMO? Good. These are long credits. I really want to skip, but I also don't want to like skip if it's only a couple seconds, but European intro. And I really can't go any faster, can I? Oh, I can pause it. That's so funny. Game Masters. Wonder what that means. Hold to win Europe support. I'm not even in Europe, I don't care anymore. Oh, the quest hasn't ended yet, excuse me. Because I guess we didn't pop the trophy. He may have mentioned, but Alphino has appraised me of all that came to pass in Gridania. Your only task now is to rest. This is the calm before the storm. Blood. Lise has chosen her path, and as her friends, we must do what we can to support that choice. We are fated to join the conflict in any case. Once the Alliance has taken the wall and opened the way to Gear Albania, we will have little choice but to fight. Which is not to say the cause is unworthy. After all, ignoring the plight of those whom one might conceivably save is not wisdom, but indolence, correct? I, for one, look forward to joining hands with the Alamegans, striking a blow against the tyranny of the Empire. As I rather suspect, do you? That's the last time I'm gonna hear that quest music for a little bit. At least I imagine so. Quick march! The Imperials will soon come to their senses, and we must be ready to face their retribution. Oh, shit. It's almost time, Father. Aye, almost. Stand firm, Pippin. I learned to brace myself against the charge of the Bull of Alamigo. No foe will dislodge me. Very well, Ilberd. I will take our homeland back. For the both of us. Ah, gotta get that shot of the Empire. Oh, and he's doing the Emperor lean because he's bored. I've missed this theme. I like this music a lot. My Lord Viceroy, our scouts have confirmed the preliminary reports. Balsar's wall has fallen to the Eorzean Alliance. The hunt for Omega and the unknown icon continues, though both yet elude us, my lord. Their battle caused considerable damage across the region. Should we perchance divert some of our forces from the search to undertake necessary reconstruction work? Forgive me, my lord. I did not intend... Your will be done. Unknown. My spies tell me the Domans call it Shinryu, and that it proved a match for Omega. Yes, the coming days promise to be most interesting. Most interesting. That was a camera shot. Alright, inside the mask we've got Raubon, the far edge of fate. The road begins anew. The heroes look to the eastern sky and behold their crimson hue. A dawn of liberation, a gathering storm of blood. That's actually a really... I was wondering why it was called Stormblood. That's a pretty fucking hard. God damn, okay. I was thinking like pre-credits, I was like, huh, that doesn't... kind of a, like, softer way to end post, patches, but... Now that's pretty fucking sick. Not nearly as, like, gung-ho as A Realm Reborn, but still really damn good. So now we've got, let's see, New Game Plus. There you go. Heaven's Sword Part 4. Awesome. Alright, I'm gonna go get some food real quick before I actually start Stormblood, because I want to watch the opening cutscene, actually, so I am going to log out so I can actually watch that cutscene when I get back. But until then, I'll see you guys in a second. Don't be jumping! Now we're back. Forgot I kind of have to have the audio actually on for this to count. Alright, so now that we've finished Heavensward, we can move on to the next. Now that we've finished Heavensward, I can move on to the new opening movie, the only one that I have not seen at this point. So, let's get on with it. Kind of looks like Terra from FF6. Oh, that's Lise. I was like, oh, that's neat. Oh, shit. Warrior Flight's got a monk. I think they're the monk now. That's so funny, because I was going with the monk fit for my next class. And then you've got Gosetsu as a samurai, so that fits. Yeah. Anime as hell. That is ridiculous. They're shockwaves. That is insane. I love that. You just see them. This is very different from Heavensward and ARR, because there was music playing constantly. Okay, so that's Alamigo. Oh, is this Doma? Whoa, underwater. Oh. What a rude shove. Oh, damn. You fool. Your gun will never beat the sword. Oh, no shot. He cuts it in half. Yes, sir. Oh. I think you fucked up the house there, bud. That's a bit inconsiderate. God damn. Is that a new hub? It's gotta be the hub. Crazy architecture. That looks cool. Kind of reminded me of San Francisco a little bit, the red bridges. Oh, hey! Gosetsu and Yuri. That's definitely dope. Ooh. Cool. So it looks like we've got a kind of a war of two front storylines going on here. Ooh. Fire's cool. Yeah, so you've got Lise, the Warrior of Light. This is really cool. Yeah, intro, I don't think that intro was probably my least favorite out of the three. Like, it was cool to watch, but in terms of, like, just pure spectacle at the very least, like, obviously, the, music was not as grand as the, as Heaven's Sword or A Realm Reborn, but I really liked the, I liked showing off the environment, and that samurai bit was just fucking awesome. Same with the first fight at the beginning with Lise, that was really neat. Makes me curious how the monk is gonna play going into level 70, but pretty appropriate, because I knew that... I thought, yeah, with like the Far East stuff with Yugiri coming up, I was like, well, I mean, I can't not be samurai, but... Alright, here we go. What do you have to say, Alphino? Alphino is a man with a great deal on his mind.
The question is, how will the Empire respond to the disappearance of Omega and the Primal?
That's what I'm asking, because...
Oh, I didn't see you there. Forgive me. Word from Baelsar's wall is proving long in the coming, and my mind cannot help but stray to grim places.
Oh, hello.
Alphino, a message from the Alliance.
It's about time. Pray summon the others at once.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
General Uldin reports that his forces have secured the breach in Baelsar's wall.
And what of the Primal and Omega?
There is still no sign of either at this time. He writes that they will begin a more thorough investigation shortly. And, as expected, he wishes to petition the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
As expected.
The Alliance's decision to capture a part of Baelsar's wall is open to interpretation.
One way to put it.
The wall serves to demarcate Imperial territory, Alamigo included, from the rest of Eorzea. To an observer, the Alliance's actions could be seen as a prelude to invasion.
Indeed. And the Alliance leaders have no wish to be branded invaders.
You're saying they won't fight for Alamigo? Even after everything that's happened?
Not without the consent of her people, no. Make no mistake, Lise. The Alliance is in complete agreement that the Empire must be purged from Eorzea. However, they will not set foot in Gyr Abania until they have formally secured the consent and cooperation of the Alamigan opposition.
They would have us act as intermediaries.
Precisely. The Scions are uniquely qualified to serve in this capacity. That is to say, Lise's, given her personal connection to the Resistance. Who better than you to broker an agreement between the Alliance and the people of Alamigo? Assuming you are willing, of course.
Of course I am. You know I'd like nothing more.
As for who should accompany you on said diplomatic mission, I had a mind to volunteer myself.
Well, that covers the talking part. But you just know there'll be trouble along the way. Are you available?
Why wouldn't I be? As if you have to ask, hell yeah.
thanks. It means a lot knowing you'll be there. I too shall accompany you. Such endeavors are seldom hampered by a surfeit of healers.
Good point. Allow me to offer my services as well.
I have spent quite enough time here of late, so I'll be coming. But we will need someone to keep an eye on things.
Well.
I trust you have no objections?
None, my lady. Gladly shall I continue to serve as caretaker of the Waking Sands, and there keep watch for signs of primal and Ascian activity both.
As capable as my learned friend undoubtedly is, there are some troubles that may prove too much for a single scion, on account of which I mean to stay.
It is settled then. Let us each see to our preparations.
Single nod, baby. We move. So that was what I first heard with the samurai quest. You always love a new expansion, you get all the new sound cues and noises.
Ready, my friend? Well then, Tataru, I leave the rising stones in your capable hands.
Don't worry, Alphino. I'll see that the place is still standing when you come back.
Oh, hello. I thought you guys had already left.
Mistress Y'shtola has unfolded all. You are bound for Girabania?
Aye. The Alliance would have us make contact with the Alamegan resistance as soon as possible.
It begins then. As soon it shall in Doma, if the gods are good. 'Tis but a pity it must be now. I am sorry that we shall not be present to fight beside you in the battles to come.
You have stood with us countless times, Lady Yugiri. Pray do not apologize.
Then let us thank you instead. You and yours stood with us from the first, when we came to this land as refugees in search of
Back when
sanctuary.
they didn't have your character model fully figured out.
Loath am I to think what might have become of my people, had you not extended to us the hand of friendship. We will never forget. This I solemnly swear.
Much has changed since first you set foot on these shores. Revenant's Toll stands as a testament to that. I'm sure your people will manage in your absence.
Indeed. They have built a new home for themselves and no longer need me to shepherd them. The time has come for Kozetsu and I to return to our master, to our home.
I know how you feel. It's time I went home too.
Though our battlefields be 1,000 mounds apart, our purpose is one. Let all men hearken to the clarion call of freedom, of liberation, from Eorzea to the far east, that they may rise up and cast down the curse of Garlemald.
Fuck yeah.
Take care, you hear me? When all of this is over, we're going to celebrate, together. Just you wait.
I should like that very much. Fare you well.
A 1,000 moms apart, yet united in purpose. Let us pray both our endeavors meet with success. Shall we then? Wait, not just yet. I knew I'd forgotten something important. Lise, could you come with me? Me? What, now? Alright, if you insist. A new outfit! Because everyone deserves their post-expansion outfit change, including you, who didn't get one in the last expansion. There it is. Looks more red already. Yep. Got the midriff and everything? Okay. What do you think? I think it fits you a bit more. As you can see, I designed it to be light and loose, an outfit tailor-made to the needs of a skilled fighter like Lise. Your work never ceases to impress. Much more of this, and I may have to stop introducing you as the Scion's receptionist and start referring to you as our preeminent seamstress. It's lovely, Tataru. Thank you. I feel like I could take on a legion. I'm glad you like it. And with that, I'll delay you no longer. Safe travels! Then onward to Gear, Albania. Our first stop will be, oh god, they keep bringing in that spire. In the East Shroud. I can't pronounce that no matter how many times they show it. I know X's normally make a C word, or C sound, but god, you keep asking me to do it. I'm not that worldly. I stumble over basic shit. Alright, let's fly over. It's so funny, because, like, with the end of, well, I mean, in A Realm Reborn, we were in Kothurst, or, we were, like, right in front of Ishgard for so much of that expansion. We have not even sniffed Doma, so, Alamigo, obviously, we've seen, like, little Alamigo and stuff like that, so that's been built up more, but two fates, we've been sandwiched. All are present and accounted for. When you're ready, my friend, pray inform the officer that we wish to proceed to Gear, Albania. Let's go. This is cool. So I imagine, at least, if it looks like I said, with the two fronts, we've got like the two storylines, that's probably gonna be how they...
I remember crossing the border, standing in Gear Albania once more. Me and my fellow Scions, the warrior of light among us. Behind us, Baelsar's wall cutting the land in two. Freedom on one side, tyranny on the other. Tyranny and the promise of a new beginning. But one that could only be bought with flames and blood.
Nice. You love your title drops. Oh, achievements. Ooh. Is this like a brand new area? Yeah. Aether Currents. Oh, it's so long. This is... Wow. Big area. Jesus. Okay. So yeah, I guess East Shroud was the... It's so funny, because, like, Ishgard was obviously, like, a different area we were gonna go to, but I had no idea. That's really funny. He's just staring at him, like, dead. Love me dead. Greetings, Scions. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, I welcome you to Castrum Oriens. Thank you, General. We were relieved to hear that your forces secured the wall without incident. Have the Imperials made any attempt to retake the Castrum since then? None. Save for a few skirmishes between our scouts and their patrols, we've had barely any contact with them. But we all know that it's only a matter of time before things escalate. As if attacking Balsar's wall weren't enough, Ilberd summoned a primal right on their doorstep, and Garlemald is not like to let such shows of defiance go unanswered. 'Twas a declaration of war, even if it was not Ilberd's to make, and now we are bound by it, for weal or for woe. The Scions stand ready to serve, General. What would you ask of us? As stated in my message, the Alliance will not proceed without the support and cooperation of the Alamegan people. We would have you serve as our emissaries and make contact with the Resistance. Consider it done, General. We won't let you down, I swear. Then I'll leave it to you. Godspeed. Hey, Sid. Ha! Of all the Castra in the world, you walk into mine. Master Garland, what brings you here? A certain missing Allegan weapon and draconic primal, Omega and Shinryu, I think the shinobi called it. Anyways, we've been studying their trail of destruction, hoping it may lead us somewhere, which it has singularly failed to do. Dentists like Omega fell to Earth in an occupied territory, meaning it may already be in Imperial hands. Even so, it bears repeating that we engaged the stasis systems. Assuming the command was received and executed successfully, the weapon will be of no use to them. Assuming. We should hurry up and find it regardless. All the more reason to reach out to the Resistance. If we want to press on into Gir Albania, we'll need to... I skipped the last little bit. We'll need their blessing. Everyone's counting on us. Let's not waste any more time talking. Alright. Now the nice thing is because... Oh wait, no, my samurai's not leveled completely. Shoot, level 55, yeah. Okay, well, I'm gonna split between monk and samurai so I can, like, level them equally during this expansion, so I figure I'll do samurai when I'm doing, like, stuff with Doma. So, good thing we're starting with Alamegan stuff, because my samurai's not quite to level yet. I was gonna get them to 60, finish all the samurai quests, and then have them ready for Stormblood. Alright. How much? 100,000. Wow, that's a lot. Lise is eager to leave Castrum Oriens. As you probably heard, there are plenty of factions in the Resistance, so I'm taking us to see the one with the most influence. Their headquarters are located in a place called Ralger's Reach, an old temple to the east of here, across the Velodanya River. I learned a route that should allow us to avoid Imperial patrols. Stick with me and we'll be there before you know it. Okay, so, since I need, Aetherite, since I have to be detecting for Aetherite, I have to remember that I have this button. So, I also... Can I buy greens from this guy? I think so. No, I don't need you. Are there stores here at all? It doesn't look like it. Let me figure out, because I'm low on those, and I've been meaning to replenish them anyways. So... What's that item called? Gyashi greens. Oh, Gyashol greens, excuse me. I for some reason thought that was an I. Oh my god, there's so many places to buy it. Where am I at? Castrum Oriens. Maybe there's one here? Doesn't look like it. At the very least, 2 of these will let me summon the Chocobo for an hour, so that means as long as I can find one in Gir Albania. Oh, wow, really? None? Okay. I guess there's none on this map. Let me see. It's kind of one in then. I'll just teleport back. After I affix to this Aetherite, so I'm not, like, getting mixed up. Hold on. 10-9. Alright. We'll be back. Okay, so Steps of Null, 10-9. Let me see here. Oh, is it this guy? Yeah. Okay. Ruby Road. Yeah, I'm excited for Stormblood. Like, it's the one I know the least about, so fighting Garlemald again is... They're gonna have to do some legwork, I think, because they didn't do much in Heavensward, and, like, A Realm Reborn, I liked Gaius, but besides that, I didn't really... In terms of, like, the Empire as a whole, I was like, I guess. I mean, they're fine. Alright. Not you. Here we go. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah! This is where you can buy... So I guess if you're unfamiliar, you can buy, gear for, like, your... Yeah, like your, level 1 intro gear. It's what I'm planning to do, because, like I said, I haven't... Obviously, you can actually just check my channel. I did not record the start of my gameplay, so when I was gonna, like, recreate booting into the game for the first time, I actually went and bought all this gear from this guy a long time ago. Battle accessories. Level 1 gear. Wow, that's, yeah, no thanks. You can just... Huh. You can just buy glamour dispellers from this guy? Huh. 500 apiece, wow. Yeah, that's funny. Got minions, he's got orchestron rolls I don't have. That's funny. Okay, and then these. So we'll just max them out. Perfect. Easy enough. I can't believe I didn't have these. I love Sultana Dreaming. It's such a good song. I really like all of Uldal's songs, so I guess there's orchestron rolls all over the place that I just haven't been, like, looking for. Probably will be something I end up doing once I... Yeah, so... Our greatest... Oh, that's the seasonal event. Yeah. The... Someone's doing... Yeah, I forgot this is where you get the achievement. I was like, what? 30 unique rolls. Oh, cool. And I got another one. 50... 70... 100. Good lord. 200? Good god. There's a lot of item achievements. I have been trying to get these for the, it's the PvP stuff. Wow. Makai Master. Damn, that's, ooh, that's gonna be difficult. I have the Dark Knight gear. The Samurai gear is kind of weird, because you can't, I don't even think there is one for Samurai. Yeah, there's Dark Knight, Scholar, Machinist, Astrologian, Samurai. Oh. Wait a minute. That's so funny, because I think what I'm wearing is the Samurai gear. I don't think there's a weapon for it. Unless I'm nuts, but let me check. I can just over it. Yeah, this is the Samurai gear, so... I guess it just means I have to be a samurai wearing this outfit. I get another achievement, so... Basically just means I have to, level all my classes to 60, and then I can just... Ugh, it's gonna be annoying. But I want to at least get the, I want to get the Dark Knight. I did the Dragoon, I did the Monk, I did the Paladin. Hopefully that event stays a long time, because I know it was limited for a while before they, like, did it again. 600, good lord. Yeah, achievement, or, expansion areas always cost a little bit more to go to, but in return, obviously, the content gives you more money. So, and lucky for me, I was able to get my Chocobo up to, like, that level 11 thing. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna change your barding again, buddy. Let's see here. Wolf barding. I actually don't think I've seen this one yet, but I unlocked it, so let's see. Oh my god. That looks, nuts on you, bud. Let's go. I really... I like the Ishgardian half barding a lot. The old DOS saddle's nice. Like, Benchmark was pretty cool. I will go... Yeah, I think I'll just go with the Ishgardian half-barding personally, because I think it fits, and I just like the blue. There we go. Yeah, look at that. Alright. Let's head out. I could ride my pump, but it's a new area. I want to walk around and see everything, so... Actually, you know what? While I'm doing that, I might as well play as Samurai, because it is a new area, so I'll get more experience playing at this level. Might as well. Hello. And new battle music, I forgot. I don't think I'm gonna win this fight. Nope! I thought maybe. I guess because I'm just a little bit lower leveled, but that's funny. Man, really couldn't win that? Yeah, wow, that's unfortunate. I was like, new area, let's go, guys! Yeah, I guess not gonna happen just yet. I wanted to try and get my Samurai leveled, but that is unfortunate. There really no way I can just run through this area without... Maybe there's like a weaker enemy. I mean, this is also level 60. Let's see what we can do. If I can't beat this guy with the Chocobo, then I'll be concerned. But I thought for sure having the Chocobo out was a little bit easier. Good God. Like actually beating my ass. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win these. Damn. That sucks. Yeah. Huh. Well, alright. Do I have any options to level quicker? I guess not. Yeah, I guess I'll save the Samurai job for tomorrow then. That's disappointing. I thought for sure I could at least make it work, but I guess not. Granted, I'm also wearing level 50 here. Do I go buy gear? Do I care that much? Like, this is all level 50 stuff. Yeah. Let me go see what the market board has, see what I'm looking at, because it's probably not that bad. Like, hopefully it's not. That would suck if it did. Oh. No, not the wish list. Not that either. There we go. Okay. Massive Jacket of Striking, Holy Rainbow. Okay, I'll definitely want something that's gonna give me more defense. Whoa. Not a fan of that. There really wasn't anything. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Well, these guys might be something, because if it's the high quality version. Nope, not even. Even if you do. These are like crafting. Yeah. Crafting. Oh my god. 100,000? No thanks. Yeah. Is there anything? Hang on. I guess there's really nothing I can be doing. Maybe the fence. That might be where my best bet is. And then again, the item level for those is actually higher. Huh. That's the type of talk to. Maybe a weapon change might help. That's not it. There we go. Good lord. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to level boost. Huh, that sucks. I was kind of hoping I could at least, like, passively level while I ran around, but I guess not. On the bright side, it means that I'm actually going to be playing on level for a little bit. Get this off screen, actually, before I forget. Alright. It's funny, there's a couple of people wandering around here, but... Alright. Oh. Grianos has got to heal up. We'll run around. Now, let's try beating up this tree, now that I'm actually on level this time. See how it goes. Much faster. Wow. Didn't realize the jump from 50 to 60 with 60 equivalent gear would actually make that big of a difference. But, yep, I guess it did. You mean to tell me that being on level for content makes it easy? I can't believe it. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna try it to the south. Ah, whatever, I'll just talk to police first. Hello, I've died twice on the way here. Still with me? Good. From here, we'll head northeast towards the river. The water's not too deep, so we won't have to swim. It's the wrong way. I wanted to fly around. Damn it. Alright, fine. Oh, shit. Ah, whatever. I'm sure I'll be doing a lot of fighting eventually. Oh my god. Okay, I was about to say it's still going. Gazelle honk. Looks more like a bug. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fine. Whatever. It'll be good, because once we get Grianos to level 11, then I can use one of those, I can find another one of those roots to boost him, because getting more points means he'll be able to heal me better. And that's what we all want. We want our buddy to heal us better. Wow. Steep drop. Leave me alone. Let me check real quick since we're here what the watch list or arena says. The Evil Seed. So I'm gonna be on the lookout for those just to make sure, because if I see it, I'd like to be able to run over to that. Oh, it's already up. Well, let me see if I can do that on my own, because if I can with my paladin gear, I might as well. Nope, I'm on my mount. Leave me alone. I'm going over that way. This is not it. Try stay zoomed in here and make it easier. Those achievement fates are nice because it means that I get a chance to like kind of see how I'm doing, at least in terms of my rotations and stuff. I like doing it like that at least, but let me see what I'm running here. To the west. Okay, not even close. Big boys, damn. Jump over. Looks like I'm running through like ruins or something here. Pike Falls. Yeah, like right on target. Awesome. I think I see it. Oh, no, that's who that is. Oh, God. Yeah, definitely looks like this is gonna be a big boss fight. Yeah. Okay. Let me put on my tank or paladin gear real quick. Yeah. Cause this is gonna definitely tough. Let's see if we can do this individually. If not, there's 14 minutes left. I can always just... God, why can't... Hello? I was about to say, can I not beat him up? Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna depend on how much damage I can do to the actual boss. Because these are... a lot. cross over here so the ats don't see us. Possibly resisted. Alright, cool. Yeah, just get over here. No, don't attack the bird, please. It's very bad. As long as you're attacking me, I can heal it off. Oh yeah, we're gonna need multiple people for this. There's no way. I'm just gonna get out of here. I was curious how much damage we were doing, but I'll see if I can get somebody over here. Let's see. Free company. Oh, here actually. Let me see. Where am I at? Gear Albania. I mean, it'd be cool if the map would... Okay, Gear Albania. I'll try and spell it correctly. Oh god. Nope. And then I'll retype that out in the shout chat. No. Go. And now we wait. Yeah, because I definitely want to give it a second here. Oh, discovered a new location. Yeah, that'll help with my gladiator experience points. Hello, random citizen. What class are you? Reaper. Okay. They're new. Let's see. Oh, is he going warrior? Yeah, looks like it. Wait, is he just going? Oh, shit. Okay, guess he's going for it. Alright. I guess we'll just start it off. I mean, if he's running level 90 gear, it might work, but I wasn't expecting that at all. I'll let him do his thing, because I don't want to... There's no way. I'm a little... Oh, wait. Oh, hey! More people. Cool. This is what having an FC can do for you guys. Nice. Yeah, 3 people, we should be able to handle this, hopefully. If they're running, like, good equipment and stuff. I actually meant to, can I switch in combat? I cannot. I'm gonna run off for a second. I'll be back. I'm coming back. Don't worry about it. Level's no longer synced. Oh, wait, I can do, I'm not in combat. I'm not in combat. Okay, give me a second. Alright, I'm gonna do samurai. I'm not in combat, oh my god! Who's attacking me? From where? Where? Oh my god. I can't... trying to heal. Ah, okay. Yeah, they still see me. That's so funny. Ah, whatever. I'll roll with it. I was really trying to get, like, my, my class level back up, but whatever. I guess I'm healed. We'll roll with it. That's disappointing. I thought for sure I was like, oh, I'm out of there. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. There we go. Now they can actually heal me. They're doing Blue Mage. That's funny. I actually haven't figured out how to get that class yet, but I've been told the Hoarders. Alright. Yeah, we should be... Oh, wow. This really is gonna take a minute. Yeah, that was why I wanted to switch to DPS, because I was like, man, if I can switch to DPS, I would feel a bit more confident, but it looks like he's doing okay healing-wise, because he's got his Chocobo buddy with him, so we'll see how it goes. He's literally just standing in the attacks, so I guess he is doing okay. Can we beat this guy in 7 minutes? Guess we'll see. Okay, yeah, now we're all in the same party, so the Chocobos should be healing the tank more, hopefully. Well, the aggro tank. Let's see. Oh, is that a new person, or was that the Blue Mage? I think that was the Blue Mage, god damn. Tank's got healing for days. My man, oh, he got frozen. Oh. Whoa, what the hell? What was that? Hang on a second. Wait. What? He just died. Blue Mage insta-death combo. Well, thank you. That's so funny. Holy hell. I didn't expect that at all. Alright. Well, yeah, I guess we're, all headed off in different ways again. That's so funny. I did not... Yeah. Well, thank you, guys. Now I will, Wait. Oh, yeah, the party... Okay, party's splitting up. Party members... Leave. And now I'm gonna check... I've got a, gotta check the achievement we got. Let's see. Last 5. There we go. Oh, just a title. That's it. I like doing the achievement fates when I can, because it's nice to I know otherwise I'll forget I have them. I love getting tell chats from friends. They're just like, you know, you having fun? I'm like, yeah. I certainly am. And the real question is now... Oh god. The Spiderweb Chronicles. Do I do it? I mean, I could. They're actually... Well, that's level 61. I was say, I feel like I maybe could, but... I don't wanna... Yeah. Nope. Sorry, guys. I'm running away. Nope. Back to where we were. Oh, wait. I want to run up. Nope, go away. I can't believe there's an instant death combo in this game. I was like, what in the hell was that? It's nice having an active FC that can help out with that stuff, because yeah, that's a boss that won't go down on with one person. At least not until a couple of expansions after the fact. I mean, hell, I'm using level 80 here, and I'm barely putting a dent in that thing. That was nuts. We're here. I don't see any soldiers. Good. Let's cross. You're wondering about the tower to the south. Oh, well. Gonna say, I assume it's Garlean. It looks a little garish. It's part of Castlum Velodina. That's what the Imperials decided to call the old bridge after they fortified it. I call it the Great Big Eyesore. Honestly, you can see that rotten banner from absolutely miles away. They never miss a chance to rub our noses in it, do they? Come on, we should keep moving. Let us off. Actually, why am I doing this? I was doing that to go a long distance. But... I'm gonna punch a gator. Hell yeah. Punch. Actually, I guess if I was running around on Samurai, I'd be getting at least experience. Oh wait, no, but I forget the new area adds. Like, experience is super low comparatively. No. Yeah. Rianos, it's so funny because you look at the yeah, like the amount of experience required to get to the next level is so much. So like each individual fight is just not that much in comparison. Oh my god. Wow, we're going a mile away here. That's why I'm gonna fight as many enemies as I can so I can guarantee that it gets to level 11. Because if I can get, once I get into 20, I'm gonna feel a lot more confident doing like solo stuff in the field. Damn, these maps are huge. Let me see if there's any nearby. To the east. Okay, that's literally where we're headed, so I guess we'll find that first one there. I'm gonna get on here so I'm not taking as much time. I don't want to make it too damn slow. Let's see. East. There it is. Alright, we'll help you out, bud. An adventurer, then perhaps this day will not be my last. Spirits of the land seek to sup on my very soul. I fear I can no longer fend them off alone, but with you at my side. Eternal soul from consumption. Alright. That would certainly help. There we go. Probably better if I can get back there. Not just these two, is it? Kind of a short fate if it was. Back to the dark. Yeah, okay, it's a, like, you gotta fight off a bunch of bugs sort of thing. That's what I figured. Oh god. You're not part of this fight, get out of here. Joker, step up on the enemy, good lord. Man, he's huge. Here we go. Ah. Oh my god. Damn. Go the hell away. Okay. I'll keep an eye on his health from here. I need to beat this guy first. Stupid. This guy had to aggro to make my life harder. Okay. Go over there. There we go. God. That was annoying. Where are you going? Oh. I was like, what the hell, man? Oh my god, again? Go away. Ugh, dumb bird. You suck so much. God. There we go. Okay, that was actually a better play. Just running over here just means I kill this one guy and make the whole thing over. That's it. Thank God. Oh my god! The amount of aggro. I always forgot how bad it can get in new areas. Because you're not higher level, so the enemies stop ignoring you. Like, I just want to punch things and be done with it. Alright. I'm going to sneak past you, and I swear to God, you see me. Okay, good. God. Alright. Where's the next one? Wow, that's a little out of the ways. We're just gonna go to the story content then. Kind of crazy, because, yeah, I mean, this is a huge area. I mean, like, huge. This is, definitely, you can tell this is definitely the first area they made with the PS4 in mind compared to the PS3 areas. Because those were split up loading zones, and they weren't nearly as crazy. Nope. I fought enough of you just a second ago. You can't catch me, I'm on a horse. That's right. But we're going to another area, that's funny. We're here. On the other side of this pass is Rhalgr's Reach. So you say, but all I see are rocks. I presume there is some sort of trick to this? Indeed, a glamour. Good eye, Stola. I take it they have a talented mage in their ranks, or mayhap an artificer trained in the modification of glamour prisms? Something like that. The important thing is that it fools the Garleans. Oh, and before we go in, I don't care if Tataru told you, but my friend Nago, the messenger who came to the Rising Stones, is a member of this faction. So they know us, and they shouldn't attack us on sight. That said, they can be a bit jumpy, so let me lead the way, and don't go reaching for your weapons or anything. And with a sprinkle of demasking dust, all is laid bare. Let's see.
I remember the old stories, how the Breaker of Worlds came down from on high and cleft the earth with a single blow. Rhalgr's Reach, a holy place, and a fitting home for the Resistance, for the brave and the true, the loyal sons and daughters of Alamigo. They were waiting for us there, men and women whose souls still cried out for what was lost, for what could be ours again.
Hello. You'll forgive us for our precaution, but we couldn't be sure who had crossed the barrier. We see you now for who you are, though. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Yes, sir. Now I know you would not have come all this way unless you had something important to discuss, and I'm eager to hear what it is you have to say. But let us not do this on our doorstep, eh? Come with me. Oh my god, that's way taller than the cutscene made it look. Holy shit. Like the intro cinematic made it look pretty big, and then I was looking at it here and was like, no, I guess it's okay, but yeah, let me attune real quick before I forget. Where's this thing? Oh, this way. Yeah, there it is. That's the first thing you should always do in these situations, because if you don't, you will forget, and then you have to do the walk back, and it sucks. Go. And now traders. Oh, yeah, I'll get that first time we go over there. Got northeastern and I guess southeastern. Oh, western. I don't know directions. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like a pretty standard area right now. I wonder if we can actually go up to that statue. Good God. That's so high. I like the music. It's cool. Alright, Conrad, what do you got?
Allow me to welcome you once more to Ralga's Reach, our humble headquarters. My name is Conrad Kemp, and I have the dubious honor of overseeing operations here.
Conrad Kemp.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Master Kemp. I am Alphino Leveilleur of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, as are my comrades. Before I speak of our purpose here, pray allow me to thank you for sheltering Ida, forgive me, Lys, and Papalimo at great risk to yourselves.
No, there's no need for that. They risked their necks for us enough times. 'Twas the least we could do.
I wanted to, I mean, about the mask and...
Don't fret over that. You're not the first person to take up arms against the Empire under a false name. We'd do the same if we had any sense. My condolences for your loss, child.
Papalimo laid down his life to save us, to give us a chance to make a better future for ourselves. There will never be a better time to drive the Garleans from our lands. But we have to take the lead on this. We can't leave it to fanatics like Ilberd.
More than a few of our people were taken in by his promises. Followed him all the way to the wall. Good men and women who never came back. When Monago told us what had happened, how the bastard had made sacrifices of them for his twisted ritual, by Rolger it filled me with an unholy fury. But what's done is done. Best we can do now is see that it wasn't all in vain.
That is why we are here today, sir, to see that some good comes of this tragedy. On behalf of the Eorzean Alliance, we do hereby extend a formal offer of military assistance to the Alamegan resistance.
Do you now? Well, go on then. I'm sure there's more to it than that.
Smart man.
So that's the way of it, eh? The Alliance, hoping to avoid a direct confrontation with the superior forces of the Empire, wishes to engage them by proxy with our vastly inferior ones. My comrades and I must confer on your proposal. A moment, if you please.
Of course, Master Kemp. Take all the time you require.
Well, considering the opening cutscene, I have to assume there's a yes in there somewhere. Oh. Oh. Wait a minute. It's just the same thing. What the hell? I don't know if I like that. Huh. And it's still better than what I'm currently wearing. What am I wearing on my head? Oh, it's this mask, right. Well, I guess I can go with gear. It's so funny that they're giving us, like, high-quality stuff. So, So it would seem we find ourselves with a surfeit of free time. Ah, forgive me. You are free to look around Ralger's Reach. In fact, I would encourage you to do so. It'll give you a better grasp of our current circumstances. Thank you, Master Kemp. I believe we will do just that. Definitely a good idea, because I need to attune to that other aetherite. Let us make the most of this opportunity and assess the Resistance's capabilities. Free to poke our noses wherever so we will, huh? I like the sound of that. Well, I already know this place inside out. I can show you around if you like, Belorma. Sound good? Great! Let's get started. Always gotta start with the tutorial quests. 3 expansions in. Or, what, 2? I bet you think the Resistance is mostly made up of Alamegan Highlanders like me, but the truth is that we don't even account for half. We've got Hell's Guard from all the way over by the Spine in here, and plenty of Seekers of the Sun like Nago. There's even some beast women, I suppose, like that one over there. She's Anata. They've been with us a while now. Oh, no, that's a shard. I'll have to look. Oh, maybe it's them over there? Well, one of the smaller factions has. The rest won't have anything to do with us. We're no different from the Garleans to them. They keep to themselves, spending all their time crafting. Anata make the most amazing jewelry, by the way. They use magics to twist metals and crystals into shapes you wouldn't believe. It's a pity people hardly ever get to see their work, but then most don't even know they exist. That's enough about them anyways. Let's take a closer look at the statue of Rhalgr, shall we? That actually reminds me, I need to do the Heavensward Beast tribe, so that's probably going to be another way I level up my job quest. What the hell? Damn. Like, straight up Medusa. I like the giant sword, too. Damn. I'll definitely have to do their tribes, or, the Heavensward tribes, because I did all the Realm Reborn ones, so, I imagine doing them is just a really good source of EXP. And they were really good for getting those venture tokens for my retainers, because I'm kind of running low on those, so it'll just be a good way to get all that. Yep. Big statue. I imagine there has to be a way up there at some point. Pretty awe-inspiring, isn't it? The Breaker of Worlds, who guided our ancestors to these lands all those centuries ago. Ida used to tell me the story on stormy nights. She wanted me to understand, to remember. At the end of the 5th Astral Era, when the waters rose higher and higher, people all across Eorzea beseeched the heavens for a sign. And lo, a burning star appeared in the eastern sky and led the way to these mountains of Gyr Albania. They who were saved by his grace pledged to honor and revere him, to devote themselves to great works without and within. A storm of blood approaches fast, hells open, heavens weep, for no one's soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. That last part was inscribed on this stone by a monk of the Fist of Rhalgr. Ida explained it to me. A day will come bringing strife and sorrow that none may escape. Waste not these precious hours, but in quiet preparation make strong the body and mind. I don't know if that storm of blood is finally upon us, but if it is, I have to believe that everything we've been through, everything that has led us to this point, will see us through in the end. Sorry, that was a bit melodramatic, wasn't it? Let's keep moving, shall we? Off to the infirmary. Oh, it's not even, like, attached to the actual statue. Damn. This is already pretty big. Yeah. That's crazy. Oh, hello. Got the Endwalker achievement. Someone beat the entire game, and I'm just sitting here starting Stormblood. And it is kind of funny. Like, I always see, whenever I see people who have, like, clearly gone a lot farther than I have in the game, and they're, like, here, I'm like, what are you doing? What is I mean, I guess you could be doing Beast Tribe quests, you could be doing any sorts of things. I mean, this game's so huge. There's still, like, ARR stuff people could be doing. The Fringe Gates is now accessible as an Aethernet destination. Nice. That's why you do that. There's like waterfalls. That's cool. That's a cool view. This is the infirmary, as you can probably tell. Here's where the resistant healers patch up the wounded and tend to the sick. No matter how carefully we planned our operations, casualties were inevitable. It's a sad thing to think about, but it's also important to remember the cost, as Conrad would say. We should go. I'll show you the Aetherite Plaza next. Ah, I have a quick way back. Thank God. Just kind of funny. Excuse me. Kind of funny that they, have this Aetherite here literally within view of the other Aetherite. Granted, it is a pretty plaza, but still. Just teleport. When you've seen one Aetherite, you've seen them all, right? Not quite. This one's an older design, dating back decades to when the Fist of Rhalgr was still here. Oh, I can tell, yeah. It's, actually a lot smaller. It may look a little different, but it works just as well as any other. I'll show you where the Sulters are next, but don't forget to attune to the Aetherite before we go. I beat you to it. That's how ahead of the curve I am. Arms, armor, potions, you name it, these folks have got it. The Resistance would be in a bad way without the brave merchants to keep it provisioned. If you're short on anything... Oh! If you're short on anything, or you need something repaired, these are the people to speak to. Oh, Alpha Node and Alice are here. Why don't we see how they're getting on? Let's take... Yeah, let's take this, because I can use it for my samurai. Well, I can just use it in general, because apparently it's just a better item than what I have. So, yeah, we'll slap that on. There we go. Oh, here. You know what? Now that I've gotten the achievements for the PvP stuff, I might as well do. Let's see. What do I? Sort by D, sort by aim. Oh, categories probably better actually. Kind of like. Something along the... A lot of these are... a lot of these are gonna be... I only have 57 titles. Huh. The Redeemed. I kind of like... Uncoiled. The Final Witness. Immortal Fist, that's a good one. The Meat Shield. I kind of like that one, actually. Maybe I just do. Flame Lady's not bad. Azure Dragoon. Like Armor, Fate Walker. There's a pretty decent amount of titles. Defender of Eorzea, that one's pretty basic. What's the one I was using before? I did all the PvP stuff. I don't even remember. Huh. Yeah, I'll do the Meat Shield. It's kind of funny. Yeah. What's this? Oh, it's your, yeah. I guess you can just sell these. Oh, it's one night kill. Well, that's lame. Oh my god, that's the White Mage? What's that? Whoa! The Bard and Machinist get a cowboy hat. That's actually really sick. Let me, I actually like that. That's sick. Kind of reminds me of, Woody from Toy Story minus the bandana in the back, but I like that. That's Archer, Bard, Machinist, and DNC. Actually, what class is that? Archer, Bard, Machinist, Dancer? They share? Huh, I guess they would. Yeah, Archer. Oh, cause... Oh, I guess Dancer and yeah, cause Machinist is a Heaven Sword job. So it'd be level 50 or whatever at the start. Yeah, that's so funny. Because of the jaw, yeah. Huh. I didn't realize Dancer was ranged. That's funny. I thought for sure it was a a physical job because it has the rings, but I guess they're like throwing weapons. Come to take the measure of our friendly neighborhood merchants? They're a bold lot, that much is plain. If the Imperials found out they were peddling their wares to the Resistance, they would be lucky to escape with their lives. 'Tis a gamble, aye, but I admire their courage. But their motives could hardly be said to be altruistic. Ah, here you are. I've been looking all over for you. We finished discussing your proposal, and we're ready to receive you all back at the tent. I've sent someone to fetch Stola and Kryl, so if you'd like to follow me... Well, hello there, Mr. 2 million MGP man.
Thank you all for waiting. We have reached a consensus.
You don't sound happy.
I, Conrad Kemp, do hereby accept the Eorzean Alliance's proposal. You must understand, however, that our cooperation comes with certain caveats.
Imagine.
Those caveats being...
I take no joy in this, just so you know. Were it within my power, I'd offer you more assistance. But the Resistance is far more fragmented than you realize. The men and women in my care belong to but one of many factions. Simply put, I can only speak for the people of Rolga's Reach.
So we're gonna be uniting all factions then.
Now, I have every intention of appealing to the others, and I expect many will agree. But it will take time, and I cannot guarantee universal support.
Understood. I shall see that the Alliance is under no misapprehensions as to your position.
Much obliged. But that's not the whole of it. As you can imagine, the loss of those who cast their lot with the Griffin left us short on numbers. Some of our most trusted veterans died at the wall, and we've had to fill their posts with the young and inexperienced. Frankly, everything's in a right bloody mess.
It's all good.
Oh, we'd be more than happy to help you get back on your feet. If we're going to work together, we'll be doing ourselves a favor.
Well, there's no shortage of work to be done, that's for sure. We're in dire need of new blood, too.
Stola and I could lend a hand in the infirmary. From what I saw, they could do with a few more healers.
Very well. I, for my part, shall return to the Rising Stones. I'm certain there are others among the Scions who would welcome the opportunity to fight for Alamegan liberation.
Is there anything else we can do to help?
I had something else in mind for you lot. Monargo and Mefrid will tell you more.
Understood. We won't let you down.
What do you got? What are you gonna do? Right then, Monargo and Mefrid are to be our keepers. Knowing not of what they require, one task is as good as the other. Make your choice, Borma. Just take that. I imagine that those can be sold. Oh, your Aether Compass may now be used to locate Aether Currents in new regions. The Aether Compass can be found under... Wait, but I don't... I've been doing that, guys. Alright, so... yeah, I've been streaming for just under 4 hours, and I'm in a new area, so... I think I'm gonna call it today, just because I don't want to get in the habit of doing, like, absurdly long streams. But for anybody who made it out today, thank you for watching. And yeah, tomorrow or whenever I decide to do this next, we will get into the like thick of Stormblood content. So yeah, I guess I wonder if this is like a split, or maybe we have to do both at some point. But yeah, we've got 2 different options for starting tomorrow. That'll be nice. And other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next stream.